Greetings everybody, this is video 3 for Lab 3. Now I'm going to show you how to use Excel to calculate the slope of a straight line graph. So here's our graph, okay? We got it by plotting, it's again the plot of graph of A versus 1 over M. Now I'm going to hold the mouse over the line, see I've got, it says series, I'm going to right click and notice I get all these options. And add trend line. That's Excel language for do a fit. Now, obviously, I want to do linear fit. Notice linear is already selected. Now, what I want to do is I want to let me pause it for a second. I don't remember if I set the intercept equal to 0 or not. Give me a second here. Yeah, so I think I got it. So you right click on the line, and we chose the add trend line feature. And I don't know if you can see it, but it actually, there's a small dotted line there, which is the trend line, i.e. the linear fit done by Excel. Well, I want to click display equation right here, and you can see there's y equals mx plus b, and then display r squared. R squared is a statistical thing. The closer the r squared value, the closer it is to 1, the better your linear fit. And you can see we have 0.9997. Very good. So notice this little equation popped up. Well, I'm going to click the equation, and I want to drag it a little bit away from the line, just so I can read it a little bit easier. And what you'll do is I'm going to highlight all the text in that equation box. And again, I want it to be probably font size 12, and definitely Times New Roman. Oops, somehow I clicked it. It's a little bit tedious. There we go. I want it 12, and I want it Times New Roman, and I want it to be red. Okay, so when I grade all the spreadsheets, I don't have to hunt around for your equation. Then what I want to do is, just to make it easier to read, I want to italicize the variable. I want to italicize y and x and r. And I'm going to add a couple of spaces before and after the equal sign, and likewise with the minus. Now notice, this is y equals mx plus b. It's the equation for a straight line. So the coefficient of x, y equals mx plus b. The coefficient of x is your slope, i.e. that is the applied force. So that 20, and keep all the digits. That 25.131, where does that go? Right here. And watch what happens to the percent difference when I click outside. See, it automatically updated. And I didn't program this into the template, but why not make that red also? And there you go. So that is how you tell Excel to do the slope. Well, yeah, I mean the whole process of graphing your data with Excel. Yeah. So now we've got that. Then you're going to do the same thing for sheet 2. Notice, now remember, the beauty of Excel is all you need to do is the formulas that you're going to enter in, each cell. You can just copy them over to sheet 2, because notice notice everything here is in columns rows 4 to 19, and notice again, the first mass 40 is in D6. Go back to sheet 1. 40 is in D6. So all the cell references are the same. The only thing lacking is I don't need the title and all over it, but all the cell references are the same. Okay, well what about the percent error? Well, okay. Well, first you need to type in the correct formula for A via the second law. So in cell F6, I want to calculate A. Well, remember, A is simply just by Newton's second law, F equals MA. A is just F over M. In other words, A is you type in this. You type in equals. I like a space, a left parenthesis, and then remember it's F over M. Well, F never changes, so you want to type in, I like spaces, you want to type in $, C, because it's in the C column, $C, $6, and you'll see that that cell will get highlighted. Because that force, you don't ever want to change that cell reference. So that's F now divided by M. Remember, if F is equal to M times A is equal to F over M. Well, the masses are in the D column. So I'm going to do divided by, and just type in D6. And notice that that was highlighted in the red. Then a space and close parentheses. Now I'm going to hit check. And notice the value is very close to simulation. Now all I'm going to do is click that formula I just typed in, and once I have that crosshair, just hold down the left mouse button and copy. Just go. Look at that. What a nice thing. Okay, well, how do we do the percent error? Well, the percent error, I'm going to use column F as the accepted value. And so the percent error is going to be, and I'm going to do the difference, the percent error between column F and column E. So to do the percent error, I'm going to type in equals. Then I'm going to have a left parenthesis, then a space, then another left parenthesis, and I want ABS because I want the absolute value. I don't care. I don't care if the error is negative. It's a percent error. So we just want the positive. So it's going to be the abs, and it's going to be abs and another parenthesis, and it's the difference between column F and column E. So it's going to be F6 space minus E6. I want the absolute value of. Then I need to just be careful with the parentheses. I'm going to close the argument. Okay. Now I need another parenthesis, red parenthesis. Notice they're matching up, the red and the red. Now it's accepted minus experimental divided by accepted. So divided by F6. Okay. Now again, I need to close. I need one more parenthesis. And now times 100. Asterisk 100. I have, so just be careful with the parentheses. Then I hit check. And notice the error was 0.8. Now I'm going to go ahead, just click that formula, and just, again, hold down the left mouse, copy it down. Look at that. It's so easy. And now you're done. Now you're going to have to do the same thing for sheet 2. Now, again, you're going to have to type in these formulas yourself. This one I typed in for you. And now you're going to have to create the graph, just like I showed you in video 2. But you should be good to go. Let me know if you have any questions, if you're having any difficulty. I'd rather, if need be, I'd rather extend the due date by a day or two and make sure that your spreadsheet is formulated exactly to my specifications. Then, I'm not done. I want to do one more thing. Notice here in my graph, I'm going to hold the mouse. I'm going to right click, format trend line, and I'm going to go here to fill, and here line. I want the color to be red to match up the equation, and I want to be able to see it. I want the width to be probably 2.5, and then I want the dash type to be that one, maybe 2.25, maybe even 2. Yeah, that's good. Now notice I can clearly see the trend line and also the original line. So you also want to do that. I forgot that. Now, when you hand this in, I can look at this and within minutes. Okay, it's got, yep, this is good, matches that. Very low percent difference. Percent errors will look good. Graph looks good. And again, just do the same thing for sheet 2. All right, let me get this video posted.